Hello there. Well, once again, good morning, good evening, good night, whatever it may be for you. You know what? Screw all that. Let's get straight to it. Title screen. Well, you might have already read the title. It's gonna be how one small thing will change your life. Now, I know you guys are gonna be wondering what that one small thing may be and how it could possibly change your life. But just watch, you'll understand. But everything will become so clear, okay? Now, the secret is, I'll just cut to the chase because, well, why not? Let's not waste time. The secret is, drum roll, is just improving yourself day by day. Small improvements. They don't have to be that big. Just small improvements which will lead you to grow exponentially over time. I don't know if you know the principle of compounding, you'll understand. Where it's like small improvements. If you might have read the book Atomic Habits by James Clear, you'll already be familiar with this concept, which is the 1% law, which he discusses in a chapter in the book. It states that if you improve yourself by 1% every day, within I think 365 days, you'll improve like 365%. I'm not too sure about the exact number, but it's a lot. Now, it's better than doing nothing and just lazing around watching reels or shorts on your phone, right? So now you could just continue on with your life and click off the video because that's all the video is. But if you wish to know exactly what to do and how to do it, because I will be giving like a detailed list of things you should do now. So stick along if you're interested in the list. Okay. Well, okay. Starting to improve is really great in theory, but you have to dedicate time to it. Now, it also means that you have to free time. And in today's world, the only thing which is stopping you from your success is distractions. Now, how to deal with distractions? Well, currently, one of the major distraction is reels and shorts and short form content like TikToks and all, because they just give you cheap dopamine hits which just make you feel that you're doing something in life when you're actually not. Well, these distractions are critical to deal with at an early stage. Well, it's never too late, so why not start now? As a quote says, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, and the second best time is now. Just simple question to you. The last 5 shots that you've watched, how many of those do you remember? Do you even remember what they were about? I guess you don't. Just imagine, isn't that a huge waste of time? Okay, so let's get more further along the video. Well, starting to improve is really great in theory, but how do you do it? So one way you could do this is use your existing habits. Convert your bad habits into good ones, basically. Right now, one of your major bad habit would be watching content online which is useless. So here's what you should do. Replace that with content which is really useful or it helps you grow. Now, growth is different from people to people. It could be working out, that could be a growth to a person, or it could be building a business, or it could be, well, for students, learning, finishing a chapter. Well, that may be boring or lame at first, but it could be growth. Now, it could be anything such as developing good habits, it could be something like reading, it could be something like learning something new, but it's different from person to person. But it's important that you grow in some way or the other every day. Okay, so let's go for the list of what you should do right now. Well, according to the topic which I just spoke of, you should curate your content and your feed to things which actually help you and develop you, right? So, you should first eliminate all distractions, like download certain apps. Well, I'm not sponsored in any way, but here is what I use at least. So I used to have a huge YouTube shorts addiction where I would just watch shorts mindlessly and scroll. I'm sure you can relate. So what I did is I downloaded a simple app called Unhooked. The simple app I downloaded was Unhooked, and that changed everything. It just, what Unhook does, just for context, is it like reduces your feed to like an empty feed, and it removes the option of watching shorts as a whole. And the only way that you can get a video on YouTube is if you search for it. And like, if you realize you are being used by algorithms and other things which is draining you, so why not you use them instead? And that's what Unhooked did for me. Now, if you have other addictions such as Instagram Reels, TikTok, I'm sure there are other apps which will help you and do the same thing for that Unhooked did. I think one of them is Feedless Instagram for Instagram, of course. Now, for YouTube, the next step that you should do is review what all subscriptions you have, what all channels you're subscribed to. Check how many of them are just entertainment, like pure entertainment, and how many of them help you reach your goals. After you've decided, it's your honest opinion. Whether you want to do it or not is your choice. You unsubscribe from all of the channels which you find are just entertainment, because if they really matter to you, you can search them up and get their videos anytime. And subscribe to channels which are helping you grow and which help your development. A few channels that I recommend is Iman Gadzi, Vinh Giang, Alex Hormozi, and many others. I'll keep a list of them later on in the description if you're interested. Now, this will just change your feed and it'll change the algorithm. So instead of being used by the algorithm, you are using it to your advantage. So now, after replacing channels, you should have a goal in mind, of course, on, let's say, it could be anything. It could be learning a hobby, it could be starting something new, it could be getting out of your comfort zone. Well, for that, you need to first identify your comfort zone. Like, just plan out your day or write your day, journal about it, on what all you did, and see how much free time you have left. You will be amazed if you do this, trust me. Now, the next step that you should do is you should add a screen time widget. Now, whatever device you're using, laptop, phone, desktop, widgets are all, of course, going to be a thing. Now, if you just add this one widget, you will be like shocked on how much screen time you have. Like, the amount of time you spend on the screen will be significantly larger than what you imagine it to be. Now, after just realizing that is going to be enough to put many things in your mind to action. It will make you realize how much time you're wasting, and you will subconsciously work towards covering up that time. So in essence, just to summarize everything, it's you're just using the algorithms to your advantage. You're replacing mindless scrolling on your phone with useful content which helps you develop yourself. And keep in mind that you're developing yourself 1% every day. Now, I recommend that you track your development. So you can use various methods to track, such as journaling. Like, it can be online, it can be like a physical pen and paper journal. It can be anything. Now, you should just start. One thing I noticed is if you have any goal in mind, the longer time you give it to start, the less likely you're to do it. If you want to do something really bad, you do it on the spot. Doesn't matter what it is, you just start with it. It can be even the smallest of things. Just start with it to get the momentum going and keep consistent with it. You may be wondering, why does this work? Well, just exposing yourself to useful content, it shows you how you could be better. It shows you how you can have a different lifestyle and how you can change yourself. And you, just by looking at that, if you really want to, you end up changing yourself. Now, this changes your lifestyle completely. Changing your lifestyle leads to new habits being built which work in your favor, which are good habits, of course. Now, I prefer getting habits such as reading and learning something new every day. This helps build discipline and momentum. Now, these new habits transform your whole lifestyle, and that changes who you are to your essence, to something better than who you were yesterday. Well, that's all for this video. If you enjoyed it, let me know how it was. Let me know how it can be better. I'm just trying to be better because why not? I'd rather be better than be the same as I was yesterday. Now, if you are interested in more content like this, stay tuned. Bye.